I am spending a little time with some coffee. I'm spending a little time with my heating pad back here before I go to work. And thinking about what I should talk about today. And I wanted to get some videos done this morning before I go to work because I'm closing again tonight, and I don't have early time frame. So anyhow, Bear and I were discussing about, what to eat for dinner and what to do and what to get and how to shop and all this other stuff. I don't know if you guys have issues. I mean, everybody has their own dietary needs, right? But generally, when you're a couple, you cook the same thing. We have breakfast, and he requires so much meat. I mean, that's just he really believes in the eating for your blood type, and his body, he has very low blood pressure. Not very low. He has, normal blood pressure, normal cholesterol. He doesn't have any problems with any of that other stuff. But, he just has always needed meat. And he actually had a stint in his life where he was vegetarian and became very sick being a vegetarian. So, everybody has their own things. And I'm not trying to preach meat versus no meat or any of that other stuff. I just am shockingly aware, not shockingly, shockingly aware. I'm just very aware now of our difference in the way our bodies require food. So for me, let's back up. For him, a breakfast would be great if it had lots of bacon or sausage or whatever, and then eggs, and then hash browns, and then maybe some toast. And for me, that's just a lot. It's a lot. My body just can't process that, especially if I'm going to go to work. If it is a brunch type thing, then yeah, I can kind of, do that, and that's no problem. But for me, I would prefer some fruit, some cottage cheese or yogurt, maybe a scrambled egg, and maybe like some granola or some toast or something like that. That's what I would probably prefer. Or an omelet with veggies, that would be great. This man, not so much. And we're trying to figure out, now that we're sharing a car, we're kind of like on the same schedule, so to speak. So he takes me to work, but we get up same time ish. We have to stagger the bathroom situation, and it's just all learning these new processes, these new ways of life, and dinner, we're talking about dinner, like what are we going to cook for dinner, what's going to happen, and whatever. And I'm always thinking, okay, what are we going to cook for dinner, but then that is going to be my lunch for the next day when I go to work. And again, he's like, meat, some more meat, and then maybe a potato. And I'm like, oh, I can't. I just can't. And as I'm getting older, eating heavier dinners are not really the best for my intestines. So I put that out there. I talk about this. Does anybody else, is the struggle real? Is the struggle real? I remember when all the kids were home and we would just make one big dinner and, have a couple of options as far as meat goes. And, some chose to eat it, some chose not to eat it. And that was all well and good. And then mom generally would take the leftovers, me, and use them for lunches for work. And all that was good. But now we're not making that kind of food anymore. We're not doing that kind of shopping. So it's like it comes down to, I don't know, maybe better shopping skills, like time management, better food management. And I'm trying to figure out what that means. So I don't know. Talk in the comments. What do you guys do? How do you figure it out? What's the best thing that you found to do? I know we're going to figure it out on our own, but it is what it is. But I don't know. Does anybody else have this struggle?